have a relaxing unboxing together. So today we're going to unbox something that you guys have been asking about, and something that, I definitely wanted to do since I knew that this device was coming. And so here we have the new iPhone SE in the 2020 version. So there already was an iPhone SE about 4 or 5 years ago. And this is the new edition. And as you can already see, it comes in a very familiar design. So it's basically the design of the iPhone 8. And also quite a lot of hardware is from that phone as well. But there are some new changes and things that make this phone definitely more powerful than the old iPhone 8. If you are wondering why everything is so slow and quiet and why I am making all these tapping sounds with the box, this is because this is an ASMR video. So if you aim to see just a very quick and easy unboxing of the iPhone, this video is probably not for you, but if you want to relax and enjoy unboxing it, stay with me. I'm not really sure if you can already see which kind of color version I choose, so I will not tell it, so you can see it for yourself. Or maybe I have already put it in the thumbnail, not sure by now. here still has this foil around it. We're going to remove that in a second. I just like to take my time on the boxes. This is always, for me personally, one of the most tingly parts. You can always skip ahead if you want to get to the unboxing part. Get rid of the foil. It's very crinkly. Alrighty. The raw box sounds pretty much different as it is kind of matte, has a matte finish. And as you may know, I don't know if you can see it, the picture of the iPhone is slightly heightened. Maybe you can hear it. So it gives it this kind of fruity effect. Okay. Now is the moment we're going to take the lid off. Designed by Apple in California. Bienvenue sur l'iPhone. Willkommen beim iPhone. And then I think it's Dutch. Well, I can't really read that, but yeah. Here we have the sim eject tool. And if you don't know how to use it, a very simple description. Some more paper. And of course, as it has always been, the Apple stickers. And there we go. Hello there, new iPhone. Well, for now, all I can say it is, it seems kind of small, really, compared to all the phones that I have recently unboxed. This is definitely smaller than all of the others. Kind of has a nostalgic feeling to it, which is no surprise as the design is, well, 3-4 years old. Maybe even longer. Well, not sure about that. And now I'm also going to reveal the color. White. So I chose the white option. Basically because I always think that black phones are boring, and I don't like the color red at all, which are the other two colors this iPhone SE are coming in, or is coming in. So here we have the white back, glass back, with the Apple logo, and the single camera, as well as the LED flash. And here we have a foil, as you can see, hopefully. Yeah, a little. So let's just remove that. Let's start from the bottom. So here we go. No foil, raw, just the new iPhone SE. Oh, it's so small. It's cute though. It's weird, because that's a phone that actually fits into my hand. As for the other phones right now, well, they're just too big, so I always need some kind of help to hold it in my hands, like a pop socket. And as you can see, the edges are this kind of aluminum in silver. So here we have the power button, but we can see it. It's very thin, so the camera has some problems here. And on the other side, we got the volume buttons as well as the switch. If you want to just shut off any kind of noises that phone can make. And we also have those white lines. And yeah, overall it seems to be very, very familiar. It's kind of like unboxing an old friend that we all admired at some point. I think this is actually the cheapest iPhone that has ever been made or come to the market. And that's kind of also the main focus for that phone. So it kind of seems like Apple was trying to bring out a phone for the masses so that everyone could afford. So in Germany it starts from €479, which is kind of a crazy price for an iPhone, for a new iPhone, really. Alright, so before I go on and concentrate on the specs, let's just see what we have in the box as well, which shouldn't be such a surprise as I can see already, but as this is an unboxing, we need to definitely unbox everything that's inside. So let's start with the headphones. The ear pods, not AirPods, ear pods. I do know that I said earpods in my last iPhone unboxing and everyone was like, no, these are not AirPods. And I'm like, yeah, that's not what I said. So just stressing out that these are called earpods. Or you can just simply prefer I refer to them as headphones. Definitely. So they're very simple ones, as we know them from Apple, with a cable. And I think, yeah, it's lightning again. Everything else would have been a big, big, big surprise. So yeah, just some classic old headphones, nothing too special, but always quite nice to have. And of course, the power adapter. We don't get any kind of fast charging adapter in the box, which would have always also been a surprise for me, especially when you think about the price. We have some kind of paper around it. So normally it's not matte, it's shiny. And of course, here we have the USB A to Lightning connector cable. Just going to put all of this to the side. All right. So for now, let's turn it on so we can see the display, the screen a little bit better, because now everything is just black and you don't get to see where the screen actually is. Hello. Hola. Hello. Bonjour. Okay, I can't read that, I'm sorry. So yeah, now you can see that the actual screen, the actual screen is not as we know it from phones that are coming out today, or new phone designs, let's say it like that. We don't have this bezel-less design, but instead we get a much smaller display with 4.7 inches. 4.7, which is also the original ratio that the iPhone 8 had. Hey, so here we have a quite simple LCD screen which is also referred to as a Retina HD display. And it has multi-touch. So we don't get full HD here, but we always have to look on the fact that this is a very low budget iPhone. So kind of like a starter's iPhone, which is a pretty good deal, really. Also, as the majority of people don't really bother about things like, I don't know, 4K screens and stuff like that in their phone, this is definitely a phone for people that just want a simple iOS device with the newest processor that is fast, has quite a reasonable battery, and also quite a good camera. But we'll come to that in a second. So obviously I haven't already tested it, but yeah, I did some kind of research and also gathered some information from people that have already tested it. So yeah, just passing that on. Oh. Something that's kind of cool and also very exciting for me is, can you hear that? We get the home button back. Oh god, what did I do? Oh god, that's not the right. Okay. I chose the wrong kind of language. But yeah, we have the home button back. So, and also in the home button, we have the integrated fingerprint sensor, which is something a lot of people definitely wanted. So I think they will be very happy that this feature is back. I set the language to German as I'm from Germany, if you are asking yourself. I can also switch it to English. I think I'm going to make some kind of test shots with the camera in the next days, and I will show them on my Instagram, so you can compare the results with some kind of different phone. Not really sure right now which one to use as a comparison, so if you have any kind of wish from the phones that I already have here, if you are watching my channel for some time, you might know this. But yeah, I don't actually have the iPhone 11 right here, which is a pity, but yeah, still kind of interested in the results this camera is giving us. I'm going to show it on my Instagram. Cats. As I just said, This phone is supposed to be quite fast, as inside is the newest A13 Bionic chipset from Apple that you all will also find in the iPhone 11 Pro. Or the iPhone 11. Which is really quite cool. So you get a very fast iPhone, for a very, very good money. So the camera, as I said, I'm going to do some test shots in the next days. Just wanting to give you some information on the camera. So it has 12 megapixels and it's a wide angle sensor. And you get up to 5 times digital zoom. And also we have typical features, Apple camera features like the portrait mode, where you have this beautiful bokeh effect. So this kind of very soft background behind the person. And you also get these kind of portrait light modes, which is kind of like this studio and stage kind of light, you know, these pictures where the people have like a black background around them. Also we have optical image stabilization and as I just mentioned earlier, the LED flash with true tone technology. What do you think about the color? Don't know if you can really see it. It seems to be kind of matte, but it's definitely shiny. So it's a glass back. And I think I really, really like this white color. I have to admit that I'm kind of a sucker for white technology. Have always been. But I really, really like this combination. It's really soothing. And what I'm also very curious about is, what do you say about the size? So is it interesting for you to have a phone that has a slightly larger or smaller screen? I don't know, if I'm just looking at it right now, it's definitely something different. It's you just notice that it's much smaller, but it's not too bad really. I think you could just get accustomed to this size again, instead of having like those 6 inches or more than 6, up to 7 inches of screen. Yeah, it's kind of interesting really. I do like the sound of this aluminum. do you think about this kind of low budget phone for everyone? I have to say, I was kind of suspicious if I would like this old design. I mean, it's definitely a clue. A very good thing, clever thing Apple did there. Also from a perspective of costs. They just took things they already had, so hardware, and they just put together a new type of phone, which is actually something that's not really bad. I mean, we finally get the cheap iPhone everyone was kind of asking about. So I don't know, but I think this one's going to sell very good. So for now, I do kind of like it. I'm not really sure how it's going to be in my daily life, but I will give it a try and see if I'm missing iOS as much as I probably think, as I'm using an Android, a Huawei phone right now. So yeah, let me know what you think about it, and if this is an option for you, or if you are just perfectly happy with the phone you have right now. Either way, I hope you feel relaxed and that you enjoyed this unboxing. Don't forget to subscribe, because I would be so happy to see you again